Professor Foray, in our first work package, we will stress test the smart specialization strategy implementation within the 10 regions of the project. The stress test mainly focuses on how clusters will be used at this aim. What more could you recommend to us?
The first point is about these relationships between smart specialization and clusters. And of course, the goal of a smart specialization strategy is to identify new strategic domains, new combinations between the existing potentials, which makes a region unique, and new opportunities. And clusters will play and are playing a central role in this process of entrepreneurial discovery because by definition, these clusters are the potentials on which a smart specialization strategy can be built. This means that the first step of any smart specialization strategy is to look at the existing clusters and to see what kind of transformation, what kind of new combinations can be identified, starting from the clusters and looking forward towards new goals of transformations. Because in many cases, it is clear that at some points clusters are less dynamic, they are less intense in terms of entrepreneurial activities, so there is always a time to regenerate the structures, and this is the role of smart specialization.
The smart specialization strategy already is defined in all regions with the exception of Switzerland. Hence, what will be the purpose of the objectives of the entrepreneurial workshop plan in each region?
One could ask the question whether how it is useful now to make this exercise of entrepreneurial discovery in different regions, because in most regions in this project the strategy has already been defined and is in the process of implementation. So why should we do the exercise again? It seems to me that there are always rooms for improvement, and there is a strong case to revisit what has been done in each region, looking at the priorities which have been selected, and start to discuss and address the issues of these priorities, to think whether it would not have been better to do a little bit another way, and think how then this prioritization can be improved actually. And so it seems to me that there are enough flexibility in the whole process and in the whole interactions with the European Commission, so that if in this activity we find good results, new priorities, new ways of thinking about the future of a region, it will always be possible to integrate that in the smart specialization strategy of the region.
In the second work package, we plan to develop new services that will be provided by the clusters for their members. How could the smart specialization strategy concept help us in that context?
And the final point is about this issue that will be addressed, which is about the new services which need to be provided by the clusters. And again here the case is really clear, because one aspect, or the main aspect of smart specialization, is to create this critical mass, so to have enough agglomeration of firms, of research, doing more or less the same things or connected things. And the other phase of critical mass, this is what we could call capabilities. This is exactly that: services, specialized things to do, specialized training, specialized resources, specialized infrastructures, which are absolutely important for SMEs in particular to innovate. And so one goal of the cluster, I think, is going to provide these new services according to the strategic priorities which have been designed.